Greetings and salutations, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Who's Your Brother? I'm the older of the two brothers. My name's Christian. With me, as always, is my younger brother, Evan.
Welcome to the new season, everyone. A new season of Who's Your Brother? That's right. You're still tuning in. God only knows why, but thanks for being here. We appreciate you. You might be wondering, wasn't there a bit of a longer gap between this last episode and the one before it? Well, if you are wondering that, first of all, shut up. Mind your goddamn business. But second of all, that's just because we were preparing some extra special stuff for you. That's not true at all, actually.
Nope, not true at all.
Spread lies on the internet.
I don't know. You might as well. The internet is for spreading lies these days, it seems. But no, we took a little extra time off because, I don't know, life just gets in the way. Last week, it was my birthday, so I celebrated basically all week. So yeah, taking a little extra time off in between seasons. But we are back and stronger than ever. Actually, I'm sorry, that's not stronger. My eyesight is bad. That's back and older than ever. That is correct.
Older and with even more old people complaints, you know? That's what we're here to give you. We're here to complain like old folk.
Absolutely.
Well, not the racist old folk, but you know.
No, I'm just here to complain that my back hurts and prices keep going up.
I'm just here to grumble and go, damn government is ruining everything. Mm-hmm. You know? That's kind of my shtick. That's my old man shtick, you know?
Right, yeah. I will occasionally also yell at Cloud.
But also, circling back real quick, you think somebody would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Yeah, no, I'm starting to get the feeling that not everything on the internet is to be believed.
I'm so sorry, Buster. I'm so sorry that they would do this to you.
It seems that there are not, in fact, hot singles in my area looking to hook up with me.
Then what the hell's the point of it all?
I guess the point of it now is to bet on reality. Have you tried betting on Polymarket?
Absolutely not. Betting on Polymarket as well as using Gen AI. Folks at home, I want to state this in as clear of terms as possible. I'd rather be shot in both knees, castrated, and fed my own testicles.
Or as some people call that, Thursday.
For those adventurous folk out there.
Right? No need to kink shame. You know, hey, if that's what you want to do, I guess that's a one-time bit, but you go right ahead.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. Apparently everybody gets one.
Yeah. But not my brother. So, yeah, no, I tend to agree. Do not use the Gen AIs or the Polymarkets, or what's the new one? Kalshi?
I have no idea. I don't keep up with it. I don't care. I'm not who it's for.
Yeah.
You'll lose track of reality, man. You'll stop knowing what's real and what's just a gamble. Because everything can't be a gamble, but apparently it can be now.
It can be. So while we were gone, the Super Bowl happened, and my fiance and I, we were watching a little bit of it. We basically just watching the halftime show. But we tried to watch some of the commercials, too, because usually those are good. And I kept seeing these fucking Kalshi and fucking Polymarket ads made with AI. Like, everything is just horrible.
I heard, now we'll save this, obviously, for one of our segments, but now I heard that the Super Bowl commercials this year were kind of duds. Because, like, half of them were, like, made with AI, or looked like they were made with AI.
I'll say everything I saw was, like, thumbs down. I think I saw, like, one decent ad where I was like, well, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't AI, and it wasn't some sort of betting market thing, so that was fine. It was just, like, I can't even remember what product they were trying to sell me. That's how shitty, like, all the commercials were. Like, everything is forgettable this year.
That's such a damn shame.
Yeah, best part of the Super Bowl was the halftime show.
Oh, man.
But we'll get to that. We're getting ahead of ourselves, little brother.
Indeed we are. Folks at home, if you're just joining us now, for some inexplicable reason, at the start of our new season, first of all, welcome.
Welcome.
Second of all, we do things by a little bit of a formula here, a format we have to our show, and that format is based on an old saying, brother of mine. What is that saying?
That saying is, if you give the people bread and circuses, they will never revolt.
Too true. They are still revolting these days, but that's because we need better bread and circuses. At least that's what the corpos tell us.
Yeah.
But
well,
regardless.
They stopped giving them to us, and now everything has a subscription model, and we can't afford it because they also refuse to raise our wages. But hey, again, getting ahead of ourselves. So anyway, bread circuses.
Bread and circuses. So we'll start you off with the bread. We give you the food news of the world. Sometimes it's fast food brands trying stupid-ass trends, and other times it's just general happenings in the world of food.
And then we move on to the circuses, which will be the entertainment news, your movies, your music. Evan will give you the video games, and occasionally, like today, we'll dip into sports.
Ooh, aren't we daring? For the season premiere, we've got to be.
Got to be.
Oh, and finally, we round y'all off with The Revolt, where we talk about all the revolting parts of the world and the political happenings that are going on around us. Terrible as they might be, it is important to talk about these things, especially now, people. Especially now.
Yeah, because I'll not lie to you, folks. When it comes to The Revolt, our cups runneth over.
Indeed, indeed.
But we'll get to that when we get to that. For right now, Evan, let's get this bread.
Let us get this bread. Shall you start it off, or do you want me to?
You know what? I'll start us off, because I gave my little brother a bit of a tease before we started recording about the bread that I have, about a new beer that I just learned about. It's from Columbia Sportswear, hilariously enough, in partnership...
What?
Yes, yeah.
What? You've already, I'm already confused and kind of scared. Like immediate.
Oh, man, it only gets worse from here. Because Columbia Sportswear, in partnership with Breakside Brewery out of Milwaukee, has unveiled a new beer. It's called Nature Calls, and it features water made with bear shit.
What?
Water made with bear shit. They put bear shit into some water, mix it around, and then they just say, and then we make it drinkable again. And then they use that shit water to make Nature Calls, the brand new beer.
That is like one of the most heinous things I can imagine. Why God? Hey, who thought this was a good idea? Who out there was like, oh man, you know what people want to drink? Bear shit.
Yeah. Apparently Breakside Brewery thought it was a good idea. The people from Columbia said that when they said they were going to use the beer shit, they thought they were joking. They're like, no, we assure you this is fine. You know, it'll be like a one-of-a-kind beer. But
yeah, one of a kind for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
No.
Created in anticipation of the Super Bowl, made with water infused with American black bear scat collected on the trails of Montana, along with malted grains. The beer's taste contains notes of huckleberries and honey.
That is one of the most heinous things that you could present to me. Like that is vile. That is awful. That is dreadful. Why in God's name would you make that? Don't do that.
Well,
oh my God, don't do that.
Well, little brother, I have worse news for you, because at the end they talk about other beers made with weird shit, including Rogue's Ale released the Beard Beer made using the yeast in the brewmaster John Mayer's beard. Finland made a beer using goose shit. And Stone Brewing in San Diego made a pale ale using recycled sewage water.
You know, look, I enjoy, as I've aged, all right, as I've stopped being the young stallion I once was, and I'm not quite as old as my brother, but I still have my years on me. As I've aged, I no longer desire my alcohol taste like shit, both literally or figuratively. Apparently, I have to clarify now. I like my alcohol to have a nice robustness to it. You know, a certain pleasantness to the sips that I take of my alcoholic beverages. I'll go to a halfway decent bar or joint, I'll get a fucking Cosmopolitan. I'll get something fruity and nice because it's pleasant. It's delightful. I sip it and I'm like, ooh, that's cranberries and oh, that's very nice. I don't want to drink shit. Is this a fucking social experiment? Is this just like, I bet we can get people to drink shit. I bet hey John, $20 is we can get people to drink shit. I got good money on it.
Nah, man. I think this is just a matter of the novelty. You know, this is sewage water, our brewmaster's beard, bear shit. This is all just like it's us. We're talking about it, aren't we? That's why they're doing this. You know, it's all just a hype scam because that's all anything is nowadays. In the age of the internet, it's about the novelty that'll get you clicks and 15 minutes of fame. I bet this bear shit beer, if it hasn't been released, it will sell out. If it has been released, it already sold out.
You know, probably. Although, speaking of hype train bullshit, I would like to take us to our next sort of foyer into, well, more hype train bullshit. So, last episode, for those of you who remember, I mentioned that McDonald's was giving away a free caviar kit. Yeah, a free kit that had caviar and like creme fraiche and like a little spoon, a mother of pearl spoon. Yeah, a mother of pearl spoon.
That's what they sold me on.
Your caviar.
I don't have a caviar spoon, so yeah, they got it.
This could be your chance to finally get into collecting novelty caviar spoons for those of you who have that one weird interest.
Right. I have always dreamed of that. I don't know why.
But this was all given out. Again, I want to remind everyone and clarify, all given out by McDonald's. This was the group giving this shit out.
Well known for their caviar.
Well known for their caviar. And the idea was to put it on top of your chicken nuggets. Yes, you go to McDonald's, get your chicken nuggets, and put fucking caviar on top of it, like a lunatic, like an insane person. Well,
oh man, that's good stuff.
Boo on me for being a naysayer on this product,
right?
Because motherfucker, the site got so much traffic when this product launched that it fucking hard crashed for everybody on it.
Of fucking course it did.
And not only that, but I saw a few sentiments and statements from people who were actually upset. They were upset that they did not get their McDonald's caviar kit. And I think to myself, when I think to myself in situations such as this, do you have nothing else going on in your life? Do you just have nothing else than to look forward to the McDonald's caviar kit?
Do any of us, little brother? What is this life anymore?
I do. I have great things going on. I'm writing books. I have a job that I love. I have a partner that I hold dear to my heart. We cook meals together. I have new video games that I'm playing. I have books that I'm reading. I have shit that I do with my life, man.
And some people have none of those things. You know what they have?
They have the McDonald's caviar kit, motherfucker. Yes. Or the dream of one, perhaps.
Gotta chase that dream.
Chasing that dream. Someday I'll get you. Someday I'll have my hands on you.
Right?
McDonald's caviar kit.
I'll have me one of those little mother of pearl spoons.
It won't just be for the caviar. I can stir my coffee with a little bit of honey with it.
I can stir so many small things. I say live your dreams, folks. Don't let my little brother rain on your parade just because he's got such a great life with his job and his books and his partner. Man, look, what an asshole, right?
Man, fuck that guy, am I right?
Oh, man. No, I don't get it either. I don't get the appeal, but, like, I don't know. This isn't scratching my itch, you know? Okay, so here's something that does. I've trained my Facebook algorithms to show me the horror movie t-shirts from, like, a few companies that make a bunch of good designs, and it also knows that I'm a big fan of the cult classic movie Critters. Well, today my algorithm showed me that one of my shirt companies is doing a Critters drop, and they have a countdown for it. 1 day, 6 hours. I was excited. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. You best believe when that counter hits 0, I'm going to be on the site. So if somebody loves McDonald's, a thing I don't.
Why?
I don't know, man. People's tastes are different, whatever. But seriously, folks, you can find something better. They're
just
deserve
a corpo,
better.
man.
Yeah.
They don't love you. I promise you, they don't.
Yeah. But whatever. If this is scratching your itch, then I guess get at it. But it feels like a waste to me, y'all.
I mean, look, man, oh god, I don't get it on McDonald's. Here's the thing. I don't really get it when it comes to corpos, Mm-hmm. People who are really into McDonald's, people who are really into I guess the modern Disney fans, I don't fully get it because Disney as a corporation just sickens me,
Yeah.
Harry Potter heads are another where I'm like, dog, J.K. Rowling's such a piece of shit, and all the money you give Harry Potter goes to her, and she uses it to fund anti-trans shit.
Oh, man.
I can't get behind that. That shit fucking sucks to me. Yeah. So I shit like that just doesn't really do anything for me.
Fun side note, did you see that the official Quidditch League changed its name?
Did it really?
Yeah, no, they're the Quad Ball League now. Even they were like, we don't want to associate with her.
Suck it, JK. Your sports dog shit anyway.
Yeah, your whole world sucks, JK. But anyway, where were we at?
I
got a little trick.
I just don't, man.
Oh yeah, the Caviar.
I have my own interests, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of a lot of things. I'll collect merchandise and stuff from various, medias that I enjoy, but
for sure.
I don't know, man. The McDonald's hype, I'm just like, why? I don't want to buy a keg of I don't want to buy a bottle of McDonald's barbecue sauce,
Yeah. I think it's just the age of the internet that we live in now, little brother. The novelty gets people. Like when they see McDonald's Caviar, those words shouldn't go together. So yeah, of course you click on it. And of course somebody goes, well, I've got to try it, right? Fuck yeah, I've got to get that. And that we're all chasing those quick dopamine rushes because everything is horrible.
Oh, I guess it's true, but I'm gonna say this, folks. We are chasing those quick hits. I encourage you, really and honestly. I always say practice your media literacy. Well, you know what? Here's another thing to practice. Practice a little bit of self-control. In those, I'm not saying obviously don't seek happiness. That's dumb, and you should try to seek it in any place you can.
For sure.
But try to find it in different content than just the quick immediate hits. I basically totally unplugged from Instagram because all it was just a never-ending string of those little hits, and your brain just chases it. That's where doom scrolling comes in, know. So I basically fully unplugged from that shit. I'm not joking. I went back to Tumblr because that to me is it's better somehow. My brain doesn't feel as addicted to it. I feel like I have fewer issues turning that off. I straight up went back to Tumblr because Instagram had become so hostile to my brain,
I never really got into Instagram. My Instagram's still there. It's linked to my Facebook, so it's funny when I share a picture and they're like, oh, somebody on Instagram like this. I'm like, oh, fuck, is that on Instagram? But I do still doom scroll on Facebook because I'm old. But I've got a little bit of a mental trick I try to use now is when I find myself doom scrolling too much, I just call it smoking. I'm like, this is smoking. This is smoking for your eyes, man. You should quit smoking. Quit smoking. And it helps a little bit. And I keep meaning to just fucking unplug from it, but I have not got around to doing it just yet. But I know I definitely need to.
And look, again, I get it. It's hard. This world that we are in is truly wretched. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, oh yeah, it's all sunshine and rainbows. No, I look outside. I know what's going on. It sucks out there. But it is still important to not let yourself be so easily, like, soothed into a false sense of ease, I guess, you know? Because that's all these corpos want. They want you pacified. They want you unable or unwilling, more than that, to just sit there and doom scroll on your phone. It's like, oh, well, what can I do? You know, that's what they want at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. They want all of your attention focused on the motherfucking machine, because, yeah, the more you engage with it, the less you engage with the world. You know what'll make you happier than those little bits of dopamine you get from, I don't know, your McCaviars and your Burger King, what were they, advent calendars?
Oh, God, the Burger King advent calendar, fuck.
Or your pan coin, or whatever stupid, or your bear shit beer. You know what'll make you feel better? Revolution.
Little revolution. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Maybe a lot of revolution. You know, maybe a good portion of revolution. That'll make everybody feel a lot better. Because a lot of the shit that's weighing us down is because of the system we live underneath. So, I don't know. Revolution.
Well, but you know what? Before we get into the revolution, the revolt, I should say, we've got another segment that sits between these two.
Oh, absolutely.
And brother of mine, do you know what time it is? I think it's time for it.
It's time for it, little brother. It's time for the circuses. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hoosier Brothers Circuses. Enjoy the jugglers, enjoy the fire breathers, but do not enjoy the popcorn. I don't know where that came from. I think somebody is serving that out of the trash. Don't eat the popcorn. Put that down, kid.
I would also advise avoiding the tap water. I assure you it is not filtered, and I don't know where we get it from.
I think we have tapped into a sewage line, but that's purely speculation.
Oh, alrighty then. Welcome to the circuses. Brother of mine, would you like to get us started, or should I?
I started us off with the bear shit beer, so why don't you get us started off in the circuses?
Fantastic. Folks at home, I want to remind you all, let's flesh back a little bit. We go back to a number of episodes ago at this point. It's been a good number. I mentioned on here at one point a video game by the name of Concord. They had a full-ass episode on, what was it, Secret Level? Was that what it's called?
Secret Levels, the Amazon show where they made shorts about different video games. Yeah, they got their own.
They got their own episode. The makers of Concord put 8 years of development into that game and really thought it was going to go off like a house of fire. And then it flopped, and in 2 weeks, it was dead.
2 fucking weeks. Nobody was on the servers, right?
Nobody was on that shit. Nobody was playing that fucking game. Well, folks, allow me, if I may, to introduce you to Concord 2.0. I present to you a video game name of High Guard.
Tell me about the High Guard, little brother.
So, our story begins last year, actually. Last year, or... Gosh, when were the Game Awards? Because it happened at the Game Awards, like the Game Awards for 2025. And the Game Awards had all but wrapped up. All the awards had been given out. Everyone had presented. We'd seen trailers for new games coming out, some of which looked good, some of which were forgettable. But then at the end, Jeff Keighley, the host of the show, who, you know, does a lot of stuff for video games, set up this game. He was like, this is from the makers of Titanfall, which is a very beloved shooter franchise, and Apex Legends, a still very popular battle royale shooter. And he's like, this is from the makers of those games. I give you High Guard. And he showed a trailer, and most people were like, the hell was that? Because it kind of looked pretty generic and very underwhelming. This was the final spot for the Game Awards. This is a prestigious place. This is where you put your big one. This is where you put the next big game of the century. And, yeah, people were pretty underwhelmed by whatever the fuck this was. And then the game comes out, and people were even more underwhelmed. Oh boy, were they underwhelmed. I want you to think about something. High Guard is a free game. This game is a game that you can still play it. It's still available. It's on Steam. It's on, I think, a lot of other consoles, too. You can play it for free. From what I'm seeing of the Steam charts, Highguard peaked at a player count of 14,000. And it has never broken that. And for those who don't know, for a competitive game that Highguard wants to be, 14,000 is kind of bad. It's not great. It's okay. It's not great. That number proceeded to tank off a cliff, and as it stands now, gosh, let's see if I can't pull that number back up. Steam charts again. It has a 24-hour peak of less than 1,000 people. So the servers have pretty much fallen off almost entirely. It's a 6 out of 10 on Steam. It's a 45% on the Steam database. IGN gave it a 7 out of 10. Pretty generous. What do we got else? PC Gamer gave it a 65%. It's a very middling game that no one really thinks anything of. It's just okay. But man, is it kind of a letdown.
So I need a point of reference here. You said that at its max, it had 14,000 people on it. What should a game like this have as far as numbers?
Well,
let's not even a great game. Like an average game should have this many. Is that 14, or what were they looking for here?
Let's take a look. I'll go ahead and pull up. What else is on my list? You know what? Marvel Rivals. Let's look up Marvel Rivals, which is also a free game. Don't get me wrong, Marvel is very popular right now, so this number might be a bit skewed.
Okay.
But, all the same... Okay, you know what? This is definitely skewed, and I'm so sorry, Highguard. I didn't mean to make this bad of a comparison. Marvel Rivals has a 24-hour peak of 121,000 people.
Okay, then. So, yeah, pretty solid numbers there.
Let's go to, you know what? Let's go to Overwatch. Right. Overwatch recently had a big thing coming out. They had a whole big update recently. They reshaped a lot of the game. Overwatch, which again is free. Overwatch is free to play, much like Highguard is. It currently had a 24-hour peak of 112,000 people.
Woo! All right, so yeah, y'all were shit from the jump.
And not only that, I want to make one more thing here, because this is something I've been playing recently. I recently got into a game called Deadlock. This game fucking rips, first of all. It's so fun. It's awesome. It is a game, it's made by Valve, so like the people who own Steam made this game. And they haven't made a game since, like Half-Life or some shit. Like Team Fortress 2, like, what, Portal 2 might have been like their last game that they made. I can't confirm that totally, but regardless, they haven't made a game in a hot minute. But they've made Deadlock, which is, it's a MOBA, it's a hero shooter, it's a lot of fun, I love it. You have to get an invite code to play this game. Someone who already had, like, they sent out a bunch of, like, it's basically in an alpha state. Okay. Like, they sent out a bunch of codes to people, those people could share those codes, the people who share those codes can share those codes, you know.
So on and so forth,
Yeah, I have a buddy of mine from college who got a code, and I was like, yo, could I get in on this? I want to try it. And they were like, hell yeah. So they sent it to me. I've been playing it recently. This game rips shit, and I'm not joking. Today, I came across an article that's essentially that Deadlock has almost the same number of people playing it as Overwatch.
Damn.
This is an invite-only, unfinished game, and it almost has as many people as Overwatch, which has been out since, like, 2017.
Hell yeah, but is still considered, like, one of the standards, right?
Yeah, that is still, like, industry standard. So Deadlock is fucking smoking you, and you can't even buy that fucker yet.
But motherfuckers like you are searching it out, so...
Because I heard great things. Because I had so many people saying, like, dude, this game's amazing. I was like, oh shit, I gotta try that. Yeah. Where when Highguard came out, I was like, the fuck is this? And people were like, it's okay. I was like, all right.
Yeah. Motherfuckers should try making good games. It'll get you sales.
And like, that's kind of the big issue that I think something like Highguard ran into, is that in the gaming world, in the world of video games, there are so many video games out there. So many. And so many of overlapping genres as well, that, like, you can't afford to just be okay now. Like, oh, your shooting is good, your gunplay is fine, your movement is pretty fun. you can't rest on that. You can't just have okay things surrounding some good elements. You have to be good. You have to be like really good. You have to be really good to great to stand out now, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely been a deluge of markets lately. C-suiters just think you can just keep pumping shit out. Like, nah, it doesn't need to be good. It just needs to be there. They'll buy product.
No, I'm sorry. We won't, because games are getting more expensive nowadays. It's more of an investment to purchase and play. It's an investment to purchase the game. My time is valuable, so it's an investment of my time to play the game. Mm-hmm. You have to really stand out in order for me to want to put my money and time into you. And I'll be damned, I want to put my time, and it's free. I'm sure it's going to be free on launch. I want to put my effort into Deadlock, because it's fucking great.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. I only get so much time on this planet. I'm not going to waste it on, shit that sucks.
Yeah, so, shout out. I just wanted to shout out Highguard and say, man, Jeff Keighley really must have liked you. There was apparently a report. I don't remember where I caught this from, and searching it out would take too long, so I'm not going to waste our time. But there was apparently a report that the only reason Highguard got that very coveted, like, last spot at the Game Awards was because the game that was originally going to be shown there dropped out, and Jeff Keighley gave Highguard that spot for free.
Well, yeah, he must have really thought, he's like, no, this is the one, I'm telling you. Highguard, guys.
Highguard, it's going to be the next big thing, I'm seeing it.
Right.
And,
nope. Well, this was your big swing and miss.
Straight, you thought they were going to throw some heat, and they threw a curveball, and you just couldn't hit it, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, better luck next year, or this year.
So, yeah, shout out Highguard. I'm pretty sure I saw something where, like, I think Wildlight is the name of the studio. Hang on, let me pull that up really quick. Yeah, Wildlight Entertainment. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that they cut, like, half of their staff or some shit recently, so...
Oh, of course.
Not looking great for Highguard. R.I.P. Concord 2.0.
R.I.P., guy. You tried and failed.
Gone and... Wait, who the hell are we talking about?
No, I fucking do. So let's talk about the Olympics instead.
Oh, sweet, the Olympics. That's right, those are going on.
Yeah, actually, they might be over now.
I think they are over. I think they had the closing ceremony.
Yeah, I think I saw the closing ceremony. But before they ended, both the U.S. hockey teams beat Canada to win the gold.
Woo! Yep. Go USA, America!
Yeah, no, it was, they seemed to be pretty good matches. I saw the men's team win live. I was at work and it was on TV, so I saw that happen. Like, oh, that's very cool. And, the women's beat Canada in overtime 2-1, I think. So they both defeated Canada in overtime 2-1. Hard-fought fucking games. It was a feel-good moment, but it was very short-lived, at least on one side, because after it, there was celebrations to be had, of course. You just won the Olympics. Naturally. And, the men's Olympic team had a guest in their locker room when they celebrated, in the form of FBI Director Kash Patel.
Fuck.
Yeah. The man whose eyes look like they are legitimately trying to escape his head.
Oh, gosh almighty.
Yeah. So there's photos of him back there straight up fucking like chugging a beer. He's like, he's holding it up. And they're all having a good time partying. And then they got a phone call from President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. May have heard of him.
Boo, boo. Oh, who's doing that? Hey, come on. Yeah. Come on.
If you don't know, he's alleged to be mentioned in the Epstein files more than 1 million times. Which, it was pointed out, was more times than God and Jesus are mentioned in the Bible.
It's more times than Harry Potter is mentioned in the Harry Potter series.
Yeah. Do you know why it's more times than God and Jesus are mentioned in the Bible?
Why is that?
Because he's mentioned more times in the Epstein files than there are words in the Bible.
Well then.
because that's the world we live in. But anyway, that guy called the Olympic men's team to congratulate them. Cool, very presidential. Sure, very presidential. Whatever, dipshit. But then he extended an invite for them to come to the White House. Still very cool. But then he said, I'll also have to invite the women's team. And everybody laughed, as if the women's team being invited is a fucking joke.
Oh boy.
Just good old-fashioned misogyny.
Hell yeah. Isn't that just so grand?
Yeah, no. Fan-fucking-tastic. Well, the women's team has decided to decline the invitation to the State of the Union address. So, good on them.
Good on them.
And goddamn it, men's team. Not a one of you to stand up for, but, that's the other thing. On some level, it's like, we don't want to cause waves. We're just athletes. And it's like, well, man, just keep Cash Patel from... I don't know. There's a lot of layers here, but, everybody sucks. They fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like that's the crux of this whole shebang, isn't it?
Yeah. I get it. The situation wasn't ideal, but still, your reaction wasn't either. And, you're all not great for that. Congratulations on your gold medal. Way to have the daughter of your dead teammate there and then insult women.
Great job, bud. Mm-hmm. You did it.
Yeah, you did it. You kept thousands of years of patriarchy alive. Very bro.
Well, hey, if you want something to feel a little bit better about, if y'all want to see something inspiring, watch Alyssa Liu's figure skating performance. She won gold.
Oh, yeah.
She won a gold medal for it. Fuck, dude, I watched that performance. It was incredible.
Yeah, she knocked it out of the fucking park. Watching her joy at celebrating was also palpable. That picture of her, she looks like she's fucking floating. That's fucking great.
Hell yeah.
And I also love the picture of her with the other two top winners, and they're all three making a giant heart. You love to see the support.
It's so incredible. Fuck, dude, I think the bronze medalist was 17 or some shit. So yeah, no. If you haven't seen it, go watch Alyssa Liu's gold medal performance for figure skating. It's phenomenal. Please do go watch that.
Oh man. Real quick though, it's been a while. So at the beginning, did you see that biathlete who lost his shit on the fucking interview?
I don't think I did see that one.
Did you hear about it?
I heard some mumblings about it, but I never saw. I don't even know what it was about.
So this dude won his event or whatever, and then they're like, "How do you feel?" He's like, "It's the worst day of my life. 6 months ago, I met the love of my life, the most beautiful woman ever go, and then 3 months ago, I messed it all up by cheating on her, and I hope she knows how sorry I am." It's like,
yes,
whoa,
yes,
bro.
I do. I do remember that. Worst fucking time to do that shit, dog.
Right, we're getting sloppy on Maine here, Chief.
Holy shit, man. I do remember that. Yeah.
Oof, yeah. It didn't work. She didn't take him back. Surprise.
Oh, fuck. I also saw JD Vance got booed.
Yeah, that was good. I like watching
that was funny.
I liked watching his face when that happened. Nobody likes you, JD. They edited it out in some of the American broadcasts.
No shit, did they actually?
They did. But in other countries, they just played it. And then, some of the announcers were like, oh, he's getting booed.
Imagine being so pathetic. You have to fucking have your boos edited out.
Fucking losers.
Losers. Well... If I could share one more thing, actually, that I just thought of, that I want to mention very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
A deviation from the Olympics, but still entertainment news regardless. That new show that Dana Terrace is making with Glitch, the people who make Amazing Digital Circus, and all those. That show that she made, Knights of Guinevere, is officially greenlit. So they're going to make a series for it.
Hell yeah! Congratulations to Dana Terrace. And, I'm sorry, Knights of Guinevere?
Knights of Guinevere.
Fuck yeah. I'm sure it will be an excellent show.
Have you watched the first episode, the pilot episode?
I have not. I have a list of several things I need to watch, but then life keeps getting in the way. I don't even get to play my game anymore. I have to do chores and do laundry, and it never ends. And these cats always want food, and then I've got to vacuum and clean my house, and I still need to scrub my tub. I'm fucking way behind on that. The cat's shit in a box, and you have to clean it up every fucking day, or it smells.
Look, that is fair. However, if I will say, if you do get it, if people at home, if you haven't watched it yet, please do. Dana Terrace is pissed as hell at Disney, and I'm so fucking stoked to see what she does with this goddamn series. Holy shit.
Fuck Disney.
Oh god, that first episode was just like one giant middle finger to the mouse, and I'm like, this is everything I wanted. Hell, I'll even admit this, if we're talking about, like, things that you get that you like. One of the promotional items for it was a hardcover art book for the art of Knights of Guinevere that they sold in the shop. I did, in fact, purchase that for myself.
There you go. How is it? Is it good?
It was only on pre-order, so it's not going to ship for a while, but when it gets here, I will certainly let you know. But otherwise, that was just one small thing that I'm happy for Dana Terrace and her whole team over there at Glitch. I was so happy when I saw this show get announced that it got greenlit, so I'm excited to watch it.
Fuck yeah. Well, the world needs more good entertainment because things like Disney will just keep pumping out the same old thing you've seen 1,000 times. You guys ready to watch the Avengers fight Doom? Robert Downey Jr.
Dog, you kidding me? Fucking Disney Plus is starting to allow Gen AI videos on their fucking platform.
Nobody wants this.
Literally nobody wants this. Not a soul alive.
Right. I saw some quote from some tech bro who was like, 84% of the world hasn't even used AI yet, and only 0.3% are actually paying for it. So if you think this is a bubble, you're clearly not watching. It's like, bro, those numbers are terrible.
That's awful.
Yeah.
What do you... That's really bad.
I don't think those are numbers to brag about. That definitely sounds like a bubble. It sounds like y'all are pumping money into a thing that nobody is pumping money back into. And you just keep being like, but just wait. Just wait. They're about to. They are so going to start pumping money into it any second now.
Oh, well, with the prevailing mention of Gen AI, I think it's time we get into the last segment of our show.
Oh, real quick though, I did just want to mention the TP USA halftime show was a big fucking flop. Kid Rock was out there.
Of course. How could I forget the Toilet Paper USA halftime show?
Yeah, Bad Bunny rocked, and fucking Kid Rock was out there fucking lip syncing terribly, badly, and then making several news appearances and videos the next few days being like, I wasn't lip syncing, there was just a syncing issue with the music. And like, that's lip syncing, bro. Whatever. And then Kid Rock went on to appear in a video with RFK Jr., which was weird and insanely homoerotic.
What?
They were just like shirtless and working out, and RFK is getting into a jacuzzi in his jeans. Like, and then there's like a shot of them in a jacuzzi together drinking whole milk. And then it says whole milk on the screen. And I heard it described in a way that when I saw it, I was like, yes, that is a perfectly accurate description of this. And I'm going to give that description to you. It says whole milk in what can only be described as the cum font.
If those two aren't making out sloppy style by the end of that fucking video, I'm not interested.
They're not, but like it's implied.
Damn it!
Oh man. Yeah, no.
I need that sexual tension to be broken.
Yeah, no. After it came out, like I saw a whole lot of that meme where it's from the boys where it's like they're fucking nods along. Yeah, absolutely. Like if you ever want to check it out, just give it a look. It was only a few minutes long, and like I said, you'll see that font, and you'll be like, I see it. It's the cum font.
I would watch it, but God, I don't know. Gay porn just doesn't do it for me.
Fair enough, little brother. I like to check every couple of years. Still nothing.
Just to see, just to be like, anything? No.
Nope. Sorry, guys.
Christ alive. Okay. Well,
yeah, no, that's good.
RFK Jr. making out with fucking Kid Rock was not on my 2026 bingo card, but hey, give it a few months, it very well might be.
It might be. We'll see. Make America healthy again, I guess. Make America horny again. All right, well, let's get into the revolt.
I love democracy.
It's a trap!
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Welcome to the revolts. We like to send you out on a bad note, like, hey, everything's terrible and you should fucking know about it. Some people start your day off like that, but not us. We'll end it. End it with terribleness so you know what you're getting into.
God, I just can't stop thinking about RFK Jr. and Kid Rock porking, you know? like RFK Jr.'s gross and weirdly misshapen body. Kid Rock's, like, well past his prime, just, God. Like a denim vest tossed casually to the side.
Yeah, seeing him shirtless will not help with that thought about him either. You'll be like, yeah, no, this is some weirdness going on with you two.
So, with, like, look, is that terrible image already in your head, folks? It is? Good. All right, let's move on to the news.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the revolt. And let's start with the Epstein stuff, because, hey, guess what? It's still out there, still happening, and people aren't paying consequences here in the United States, but thank fuck in other countries, there's at least some consequences happening.
That's true. Was it, I always get my royals confused, Prince Andrew, yes?
Yeah, the Andrew formerly known as Prince.
Yes.
Because they did...
The Andrew formerly known as Prince, of course.
Yeah, they did de-Princify him. Probably because they saw the writing on the wall, like, well, this isn't gonna fucking go well, so we should probably distance ourselves. They probably should have, I don't know, had him taken care of. But he got fucking arrested. Hilariously enough, not for all the child fucking, but for giving away government secrets.
I feel like that was just kind of like we can't arrest you for that other fucking, whatever, so we'll get you on something else, I guess.
Right. You think this is kind of like getting Capone for tax fraud?
I think that's exactly what this is, yeah.
I suppose that's the better way to think of it. Because the only way I can think of it is like, Jesus, they won't even arrest him for the kitty. Like, kitty fucking whatever. But man, you gave away state secrets? How dare you?
No, can't have that. Can't have that. Not in our good country.
Yeah. And there were other people who, like, suffered some consequences. Some sultan, I think, somewhere, was, like, he had one email and had to resign from some positions of power. Other people have been, I think, had to resign and do shit. But in America, no such luck.
Nope, business as usual here. We all know the deal. Was it Pam Bondi who went up and was, like, testifying or some shit?
Yeah, that was Bondi up there screaming at Congress that the Dow was over 50,000.
But the Dow is up!
Yeah, it's over 50,000. That's what we should be talking about. Well, that's not why we called this meeting. This isn't a meeting about whether or not the economy's doing good. This is a meeting about whether or not the president fucked children.
But the Dow, have you looked at it? It's great. It's awesome.
It's over 50. She sounds like motherfucking that shit in Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z. Over 50,000!
Yeah.
Oh. And just like a Dragon Ball episode, this is just dragging on forever before we see any actual fucking action.
Yeah, it's a lot of power building we gotta do first. We have to power up for 6 episodes before we finally launch the attack that we'll eventually miss. It actually is like a Dragon Ball episode now that I think about it.
This is fucking terrible. And we have to keep fighting Frieza over and over and over again. How much do we have to fight Frieza?
He keeps coming back, man. They brought him back as a cyborg, and then they made him gold for some reason.
He just won't fucking die.
Oh, God and Sonny Jesus, man.
Yeah. So so it was nice though. Have you seen the picture of Prince Andrew getting arrested?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
It's a good thing.
It is. It fills you with joy. Again, those are the kind of little highs that I chase.
Look, you got it, man. They keep you sane.
Yep, absolutely. In other semi-good news, the Supreme Court struck down the tariffs, said that the law that they were invoking did not actually give the president power to impose tariffs. Do you know how the White House responded to that, Evan?
How did they respond to that? Do tell.
By imposing tariffs.
Well, I suppose that just means that the president of the United States can do whatever he wants forever and never suffer consequences.
Yeah, no, he found a whole different law. He's like, well, now we're doing tariffs under this law. And you know what? I'm increasing them and putting more of them out. 10% tariffs across the board. Beep-a-doop-a-bye. I just do what I want. So now this one will probably have to go to the Supreme Court. Because I guess $175 billion in tariff revenue has already been collected. And the government's like, well, we can't pay that back. We already spent that shit.
Oh, that money? That's gone. And it's gone.
Yeah. ICE costs money. We got to give it to ICE.
We have to keep paying our people to kill people in the streets and drag them away from their families while they scream in terror.
Yeah, these concentration camps do not pay for themselves.
They are expensive, let me tell you something. It's becoming more and more, to my idea at least, that, like, America is just kind of being chopped up for parts, and eventually we're just going to be sold off, you know, in like a hostile takeover kind of situation, like that 80s guy from Futurama.
Yeah, no, that feels right. It feels more and more like this might become like RoboCop, where private corporations start purchasing our private things, you know, like, I'll just buy this police department or this fire department or this post office or this library. And
I mean, shit, dude. What is it? Like, I think BlackRock already owns like 36% of the homes in America or some shit like that.
Yeah, something ridiculous. I'm not sure the exact number, but private equity firms do own an unreasonable amount of real estate, of homeowners' real estate. Like, because they just imagine us as an indentured servitude class forever. They just want to return to serfs, and man, in some respects, I think serfs might have had a little better.
My only regret is that I have bonitis.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know,
Awesome
man. It really feels like we're getting back to the fiefdom.
Yeah, for sure. It won't be long before you'll have, you know, your states brought to you by whatever corporation. Indiana brought to you by Eli Lilly. California brought to you by Silicon Valley. Kentucky brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Now, hang on. We already know that's bullshit because Taco Bell's going to win the franchise war.
Well, yeah, it's going to be Tennessee brought to you by Taco Bell, and then Tennessee invades Taco Bell. It's part of the whole... Tennessee invades Kentucky. It's part of the whole thing, man.
It's part of the future precedent set by Demolition Man. We have to uphold the prophecy.
Absolutely. Are we going to call Sandra Bullock a liar?
Of course not. We can't do that. Sandra Bullock and Stallone? Absolutely not. I think not.
Well, Stallone I'll call a liar, but not Sandra Bullock.
You know what? That's actually fair.
I will not besmirch the good name of Sandra Bullock.
How do we feel about, oh God, why can't I think? Wesley Snipes. We feel good about Snipes, right?
He got in trouble for tax evasion, so yeah, he's cool.
Fuck, dude, I feel great about him, actually. Fuck yeah, Wesley Snipes.
I don't feel great about his performance in Blade Trinity, but hey, man, so sometimes you just phone it in, I guess.
Look, man, they'd already made 2 of these motherfuckers. I was kind of tired.
Yeah, clearly. Ryan Reynolds is over there trying so hard, and Wesley gives him nothing.
But you know what? He gave us one of the best lines in any film ever, in the form of, some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill. Fuck
yeah. That was one of the best fucking lines. And it was nice
He delivers that right before defeating the main bad guy.
Right? Yeah. Perfect one line. Oh, he also has the best line in the second one, which is even simpler when he's about to be attacked by like an army of those fucking new vampires. And he just says, you obviously do not know who you are fucking with. And then blows them all up.
Hell yeah. So you know what? We love you, Wesley Snipes. You're
Fuck
okay.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Go Wesley Snipes. Hope you're not on the Epstein list.
If you are, we will curse your name just as quickly as we bless it.
Absolutely. All right. We're getting a little late. I did want to mention, though, we're probably going to war with Iran.
Yeah, it's looking likely.
Yeah. There's a big old military buildup near the border. They've got some cruisers out there, and Israel's been pressuring them a lot to destroy Iran. So, man, do you know who Mike Huckabee is? You know Mike Huckabee, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You know he's the ambassador to Israel.
Right.
He was on an interview with Tucker Carlson, of all people. Tucker.
God damn it.
Yeah. Well, here's one of those moments of the worst person you know making a good point. Tucker Carlson was like, does the opinion of the American people matter? I'm paraphrasing here. And Huckabee was like, of course it does. And he was like, something like 80% of the American people do not want war with Iran. And then Mike Huckabee's like, well, we can't make all of our foreign policy decisions based on a poll. And then Tucker's like, but you just said the opinion of the American people matters. And Mike's like, well, yeah, sort of, basically. But, sometimes we got to make policy decisions. But, and he also said that Israel basically just has a claim to all of the Middle East.
What?
Yeah. It was Mike Huckabee's opinion that basically the entirety of the Middle East should belong to Israel. So.
Well, that doesn't sound right, but, no, it doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I don't know a whole lot about the Middle East, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it's supposed to go either, but little brother, that's how it's fucking going.
Yeah, sure seems like it.
Yeah, there's Trump is making some chest pounding about nuclear shit, which is hilarious considering that he threw out the nuclear deal.
Yes, he did. He did. Threw it straight in the garbage.
And the only reason he did that is because it was Obama's and he hates Obama.
Yep.
I wonder why he hates Obama so much.
Probably because he's black.
You think?
It's a sneaking suspicion. Mm-hmm. Call it a hunch. Call it a guess. Maybe it might have something to do with that video he uploaded of the Obamas, the AI video of the Obamas with their faces on monkeys.
Yeah. And then they were like, well, that was an aide that did that. That wasn't the president. And it was just a video referencing The Lion King. And it's like, there are no apes in The Lion King.
No, there are not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are monkeys in the Lion King video game for the NES, but...
that's not what that was.
That's not what that was, no.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we might be going to war with Iran. Almost probably certain, I guess. So maybe a centralized World War III right over there. Who knows? Everything is looking bleak. But, I don't know, guys. At least we have McDonald's Caviar.
You always got McDonald's Caviar for those of you who managed to get your hands on some. Supply was limited, so I know. If you managed to get some, well, you're one of the lucky ones.
Right, the lucky few. All right, I think that should do it.
Is that all?
Yeah, I am burdened by the news we have delivered.
And now you are too, people at home. But hey, being informed is good. It's good to be informed.
It is, in fact, good to be informed. It is painful to be informed, but it is, in fact, good.
Well, I think it's about time we wrapped up and got the hell out of here. But before we do, we made a bit of a promise at the end of last season, and I think it's time we follow through on that. We here at Hoosier Brother, we follow through, goddammit.
We absolutely fucking do. I said I was going to diss Elon and Nancy 30 times, and I did, didn't I? I said I was going to make 69 jokes at my brother's expense, and I did, didn't I?
So, when last we left, we said that we were going to gamify the end of our show. Turn it into a little bit of a fun game. And you know what, folks? If you want, you can play along at home.
Absolutely.
Should you have the means to do so. But for this time, my brother has the first game in hand. So, please.
All right. The game I have is called Morton's List. This was the first game put out by the Insane Clown Posse, and it's known as The End to Boredom. Now, all this game is a very, very thick book and a 30-sided die. So what you do is you go to your opening table and called Morton's List, and you roll your 30-sided die, and it'll tell you which list you're going to go to from there, and then you'll pick a quest from that list, also with the 30-sided die. So, I'm going to get us a quest to do, and then my little brother and I have until we record the next episode to get it done, and we'll start off the episode talking about doing it.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Here we go. I'm rolling the boulder. That's what they call the big 30-sided die. They call it Morton's Boulder. It's named after a dude that they went to high school with and used to play D&D with.
I love that. That's wonderful.
Hell yeah. They actually went to find him years later to be like, hey, man, we named this whole game after you, only to find out he had passed away.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Yeah,
but you know what?
It was.
The game lives on in his memory.
It does. I do love that. But there was a mission. There is one mission in here, way in the back. You have to roll like 4 or 5 times to get it. But it is Find Morton. So, like, that quest is forever completed, they say. If you ever get that one, start over.
Damn.
Okay. So, the table we got is called Cosmic Law. Cosmic Law is the table of order. The rules of games, the rules of society, and the rules of cooking are all contained within it, as are games of all kinds. Some games are on the board, others are in the mind, still others are on the street. No matter where these games are set, all share a similar high-polished facet. Rules. So, I have got us to the rule section because there are different tables. Solar Rise, there's a nighttime one, there's one that's Chaos, there's one... Mortal Ties, I'm Neutral. They have all sorts of ones. But anyway, we got Cosmic Law. So we got something with law, and I have rolled us a 23, which is Foreign Fun and Games, page 58.
Boy, this really is like D&D. All right, page 58 for this reference, and say this rule here, and so you roll a 12-sided die for this. Okay, all right, now we've got it.
Yeah, absolutely. So here it is. Here's our quest for the next one. Foreign Fun and Games. So many childhood games have been created throughout the world and across time. Imagine other cultures whose children have created their own unique games that we knew nothing about. In the past, these games were locked away in the far reaches of distant lands, but now the veil of secrecy is lifted, and the games of the world are open to everyone through travel and mass communications. Foreign Fun and Games is the inner circle's passport to games played by children of other countries.
Interesting.
All right, so our quest for the next couple weeks is to find at least one game of children from a foreign nation and to play it. I will probably try to do a couple of them. So I think this sounds fun.
This sounds like a lot of fun. I'm on board with this. All right.
Hell yeah. You know what? I've been playing this game for years. I've never rolled this quest.
Well, fantastic. A new experience for all then. And again, folks at home, I do encourage you, play along at home. Please.
Absolutely. Please, yeah. And if you do, and you find a fun game, do tell us about it.
You know what? Tell us about it, and this time, I actually will read it.
Oh, fucking yeah. Brand new things for Season 4.
Oh, happy to be back, everybody.
Fuck yeah. Well, we did it, little brother. So that's going to do it. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell anybody you know named Morton. Find somebody named Morton and tell them about our experience on Morton's List. But until next time, keep bringing the chaos, support the unions, and for the love of fucking God, free Palestine.
Oh, folks at home, thank you so much for listening. Practice your media literacy. Be gay. Do crimes.